Alright, back again after a good night's sleep. I was hoping I could get this one out before I went to bed last night, but it just took a little bit too long to import to my computer up here. So, start out chapter 8 by dragging this thing over here. It's starting to get a little bit more about setting things up and more about timing and having split-second timing on things. And it just keeps getting even more and more like that for the rest of the game. So you want to make sure to keep climbing on that rope or else you'll get caught between the gears and die. But I don't think it'll kill you if you touch him from below, because it looked like I touched him there and it didn't hurt. I don't think you have to swing on this rope. I think you just drop and grab the other rope, but I like having the least amount of time in between just to give me the more time to clear this next obstacle here with the two counterweights. I don't know if I'm inside some giant clock or what here. So that little guy, I don't know what he's doing there, but the fact that those things run away from you is going to come up here in a little bit. And our old friend the brain slug again. At least it's not the spider. You just have to find a ray of light to get down into. Can't really see it on the video, it shows up a little bit more on the TV, but if you find a sunbeam coming down, it'll reverse the direction. And of course, like before, those things will eat it off of your head. And once you get this, you jump up, and you don't need the box anymore, so you can just go ahead and run. I don't know, I've said it earlier in an earlier commentary, but I guess I'll go ahead and say it now. I'm just not going to talk a whole lot in these, just to kind of let some of the atmospheric music come through. I think it sets the mood a lot in a lot of these levels, and in some of them it's actually a pretty big clue as to the timing that you need to have. There'll be certain rhythms that you can hear in the background. You just put that little guy in the little gerbil wheel and he starts the machine. And now you get into the fun part of trying to outrun rising water. Well, not so much here, that's more. I think that starts at chapter 10, that we're almost done with chapter 9 here. Chapter 9's a short one. You just want to set that somewhere where when it floats to the top you'll be able to jump to it and then to the other side. Positioning's doesn't have to be that precise on this one. Had too much coffee this morning. I'm kind of shaky. I was talking earlier in an earlier commentary about these big long stretches of nothing, kind of like that, and I guess maybe it's just to build suspense, because you have that impending feeling that something's coming, but you don't know when and you don't know what. So right now, we're at the beginning of chapter 10, so we'll pick it up in the next one.